Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to celebrate Veterans Day, although it was yesterday officially, November the 11th, 2023. We have a special guest that I want to share. Let him share his experience in the military, his dedication and devotion. His rank has been astronomically great over the years. He just sent me a young picture of his 22-year-old self, and he looked just as handsome now as he did then. And and like he said that he's learned a lot over the years. So his name is David Lighten, and I want him. He's also, we're working together on some great things for his military background, for his helping veterans get benefits and things like that. And he's going to tell you all about it. So I want him to introduce himself to you, and we can go ahead and along the way we are talk about the questions that we're going to discuss here. So, Mr. I'm sorry, um, David, I want to call you. So, tell us, what rank should we call you? Should we call
Nothing.
nothing? No, we want to recognize you as being such accomplished in the military as you are. But you would tell everybody what's your rank and everything like that. So go ahead and begin explaining. Introduce yourself to us and let us know who is Mr. David Light.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Sandy, for giving
yeah,
me this opportunity and this platform to be able to introduce myself
yeah.
and my nonprofit organization. And I want to thank God for giving me the courage and the ability to do this and serve other veterans. My name is David Lighten. I'm a retired Iraqi war veteran. I retired from the Iraq War in 1996. I turned right back around. I served in the U.S. Navy. I turned around and got hired with Homeland Security a month after I retired from the Navy. I served with Homeland Security for 25 years, approximately 25 years.
Yeah.
So I retired from the federal government with 40 years of service um, in upper management and management up in Washington, D.C., which was my
Mm-hmm.
final assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, while in Washington, D.C., I met up with a group of disabled veterans at the VA hospital, and I was asked to join them.
Mm-hmm.
There was a disabled American veterans. I was asked to join their team and assistant veterans with getting their VA benefits. And I told the older guys, there's a group of older guys,
Uh-huh.
Korean War and Vietnam War veterans. As we know, they're getting older and dying off. I
Exactly.
told them I didn't want any part of that. I'm too busy. I'm going to school
Right.
and I am working as a federal law enforcement officer. So I didn't want any parts of that.
Right.
So they asked me, well, what percentage are you? That's VA disability. I told them I'm at 60%, currently at 60%. And they said, well, if you help us, we guarantee you we'll get you at 100%. And that perked my ears up and everything because, as we all know, it's very difficult to get your VA benefits.
Yes.
And so I was like, well, what do I have to do? And they're like, well, we'll see you to get trained. We'll see you to get trained because you have computer skills. You
Mm-hmm.
work with Homeland Security, and we know that you'll be able to help veterans fill out their benefit forms and all that, and you'll be able to tell them what they're entitled to and what they're not entitled to. So I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I prayed
Mm-hmm.
over it, and God said, do it. So I
Yeah.
went and I got certified as a veteran service officer with the Disabled American Veterans Organization, which is a nonprofit organization. A lot of people think that the veterans organization are tied in with the VA. We are not. We are nonprofit organizations. We do not get compensated by the VA. We help veterans with their benefits free of charge. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the DAV is out of a lot of the organizations in America, the DAV is the best in reference to representing veterans and helping them with their VA benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Um, After I got certified, I started helping veterans with their benefits.
Mm-hmm.
That's been fighting for years, like I was, and I was so successful at it, I fell in love with it. I fell in
Right.
love with helping them get their benefits, and I said, okay, I'm going to retire after 40 years, and this is what I'm going to do the rest of my life.
Right. Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I assist veterans with obtaining their VA benefits that they deserve from being
Mm-hmm.
in war, like I was. Not only that, I also prayed and I asked God. I said, "Okay, God, so what else do you want me to do in my life after I retire from 40 years of federal service?"
Mm-hmm.
Um, my daughter lives here in Atlanta, so I moved from. I sold my house in Virginia, bought a lakefront property here in Atlanta, demolished that property, built a brand new property, approximately 4,000 square feet, and I started a nonprofit organization. My nonprofit organization's name is Oleglorywarriorsretreat. That's Warriors, Oleglorywarriorsretreat. So the message and the thing behind starting my nonprofit organization was to share this lakefront property with other disabled veterans and their immediate spouses. As we all know, all of us veterans that served in the war zones and everything, it's nothing like being able to have somewhere to go to have a weekend respite where you're on the waterfront, where you can have fun and just relax with your soulmates, and your fellow veterans for a weekend. It's like a staycation away from home. It's very soothing to the mind. So a lot of us have mental health issues, PTSD, and all that. And my donation, this lakefront home to disabled veterans, 2 weekends a month, is my way of giving back. I didn't know how I was going to pay to build this brand new house, approximately 4,000 square feet, which can house 12 people. I didn't know how I was going to be able to pay for this, but God gave me the vision. God gave me the mission, and I asked God. I said, God, I can't afford this. How am I going to be able to afford this? God's word to me in my prayer, in my sleep, was just do as I tell you to do. Don't worry about the funding.
Right.
So I happened to run into good people like Sandy and a lot of other people that's willing to help me get this thing up off the floor. And that's where I'm at now. So if you and any other people out there that's willing to help me get this respite up and going so we can continue to give our disabled veterans some place to go and hang out for the weekend, a staycation away from their homes and relieve their mind and their stress and everything, please get in contact with Sandy or myself. Like I say, you can reach us at Glorywarriorsretreat.org. Or you can get in contact with me via my contact information. My phone number is 619-392-7246.
Yeah, I'll put the information in the link. I'll put all of that in the link too as well.
And again, I would like to thank you, Sandy, for giving me this opportunity to speak.
Oh, you're welcome. I want to ask a few questions of you because I know you have many appointments today as well. Well, you said you have another appointment this morning too. The average approval, what in your experience, how long does it take a lot of veterans to get, approval? I know it may be different for every case and things like that, because I really want you to let the people know not to give up, because there's a lot of veterans that try to, they work on getting the approval of their benefits and things like that, and then they give up along the way. And I know that you have, Oh Glory, to help with that, but I just want you to kind of give us some, some numbers and some stats on that.
Okay. First of all, let me separate the two. Oh Glory Warriors Retreat is a respite. My home, lakefront respite for disabled veterans. To get the fact of getting the VA benefits, we have nonprofit organizations like the Disabled American Veterans. If the process is done right and the input is done correctly, it should take no more than 4 to 6 months to see progress in your case. And that's why we advocate. We advocate for you to give us the DAV a power of attorney so we can represent you. There's a lot of lawyers and attorneys and everything out there that will sit there and say, okay, we will take your case, but we want a percentage of your disability funds once you're approved. We don't charge people a nickel, a dime, a penny. We get our gratitude from being able to assist that veteran that has been trying so long, because the VA system is so racked up with bureaucracy and red tape that if you forget to dot your I and cross your T, they will disapprove your benefits.
Oh wow!
So it's best to have a pro, someone like us, to represent you, to fight that fight for you.
Yeah, someone that knows how things work. Yeah. Well, I guess so. I guess it's like you said, it all depends on you know how to cross the T's and dot the I's, like you just said. So for those that are out there that need this service and need this help, please reach out. Give the information to us once again so where everybody can know. I'll put it in the link, but reiterate that for us, please.
Well, as far as a respite, a weekend respite, like I said, you can get in contact with us at Oleglorywarriorsretreat.org and check out the website. And as far as getting help with your benefits, you can go to any Disabled American Veterans organization in your neighborhood, or just log on to Disabled American Veterans, DAV.gov,
Yeah.
DAV.org. I'm sorry,
Okay.
and let them know that you need your help, you need our help, and it's best that a veteran service also will get in contact with you. Leave your contact information. We will get in contact with you. We'll gladly help you.
Yes. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Now that you know that, and maybe someone may know some of your loved ones that need this information and need these services and this help, please reach out because we want to, and I'm sure David does. He wants to make this to be a continuing thing to help. And like you say, he said God gave him the vision. So when God gives us a vision, we have to act on it. We won't rest at night until it's done. So people can do whatever they want to. It's no rhyme or reason. He's doing it only because he know that this is what he's supposed to do for the rest of his life, and he just told you that. So we thank you for your service, Mr. Lighten. We thank you for everything that you've done to serve this country. We appreciate you. And I'm sure everybody listening we're grateful because without people like you serving the country, we wouldn't have the freedom that we have today. And I do believe that. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, and God bless.
Yeah, and God bless. Okay. And so, like I said, we want to this is going to be the end of this video. And once again, I'll put the information down and thank you again, David. Hold on one second. All righty. Thank you guys. All right.